Kate, Rich, good morning. It sure had drama. You know, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, who had to step down as chairwoman of the DNC, she didn't even get to speak yesterday because it got so bad. Then once you got in the hall, you saw lots of anti-TPP signs. You saw lots of jeering, almost fistfights with some people, delegates who disagreed over the nominee. But I'll tell you what, two speeches seemed to bring people a little bit closer together at least. First Lady Michelle Obama, she was all over the place last night and this morning with headlines saying she brought down the House with her emotional speech about the next generation and how her daughters need a president like Hillary Clinton. Then you heard from the man, Bernie Sanders, who millions of people voted for and still want to be the nominee. He got up and said, hey guys, I'm not the nominee. You're disappointed, I am too. You can even vote for me in the state roll call today. However, you have to get behind Hillary Clinton. And when we talked to delegates to ask them, do they see unity in the offing? It seems that they do. Listen.
I think we're all here because we're strong Democrats. We have democratic beliefs. And again, we don't want to give the White House to a Republican who doesn't believe in the same ideals.
Let's look tonight. Former President Bill Clinton, he is going to be trying to move the dial, speaking about the decades-long fight by his wife, at least the last 5 decades, on behalf of children and families, which is the theme of the evening. The other theme, like I said, which has been elusive, is unity. Can they chant that together? Can they put their arms around each other and their arms around Hillary Clinton? Bill Clinton sure is going to try to get them one step in that direction. The session's going to gavel into order at 4:30 this afternoon, and then tonight in prime time, that's when we'll hear from Bill Clinton.
So, Chance, we'll also hear from a group called Mothers of the Movement.
Yeah, Kate, they've been pretty prominent lately, and that's the group of mothers who have had children who have either died in police custody or in an incident with police oftentimes. They're minority women with black children, Trayvon Martin, Sandra Bland, Mike Brown, these high-profile incidents. And so what they're going to do is they're going to get on stage and talk about why their children's lives matter, why it's important that they have a future in this country as well, and that they see for themselves that they have a future. Practically and politically speaking, it's also a good chance for Hillary Clinton to pay back the minority voters who have really stepped around her and have stuck with her throughout this difficult primary process at times when it looked like it was imperiled by the insurgents and resurgence of Bernie Sanders. So tonight they're going to be speaking in prime time along with Bill Clinton. We'll be watching that, and we'll be watching to see how many, Bernie for president signs are still being held by the end of the night. Hillary Clinton's people are sure hoping it's down to just a handful.
Chan Seals reporting live from Philadelphia. We'll continue our coverage of the Democratic National Convention all week long right here on the air and online at wwlp.com.